Right. All right. Peace, peace, peace. What's happening? What's up? What's good? It's the morning. I'm back on the porch. Listen, I had my whoa moment yesterday, and I want you to have a whoa moment. My whoa moment came yesterday because I was willing, open, and available. Are you willing? Are you open? And are you available? I was willing to learn, so I want you to think about if you're willing to learn. Are you willing to learn is really where it starts. Because, let me back up real quick. The part of the process is finding people that are open to teaching and finding people that are in the lane that you're looking to get into because you don't want to have to reinvent the wheel, right? So when you can find those people, it kind of just helps the process go along. But are you willing to learn? So if you're willing to learn, then things will progress for you. You can't have it in your mind that you know it all, right? So are you willing to learn? And then are you open to learn? Open to learn in the way that is available to you, right? It's made available to you. Are you open to learn? Because sometimes when that person or whoever it may be, he or she, that gives you that opportunity, it may not come in the way that you envision it. You may have to throw out the trash. You may have to walk around with a camera. You may have to take some notes along with the learning process or within the learning process. So are you open to learn in the manner that's presented to you, right? And then are you available? Are you not only physically available, but are you mentally available? And sometimes you're going to have to go through some hoops to make yourself physically available, but in your mind, are you mentally available? Yesterday, first of all, big shout out to my wife because, you got to have that support system. And without that support system, it's going to be really, really difficult. So big shout out to her because without her, it could not happen. Let's just be clear. It cannot happen. But listen, I was available. I made myself available mentally and physically. I had to go through some hoops. I had to make sure that I did my part. And it wasn't necessarily easy. There was some anxiety, but I made myself available from the beginning. And it was a moment where I was like, ooh, I'm not sure if I can make this happen. But I quickly got out of that space and said, look, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. But it's not going to not happen because I don't do my part. So make sure that you make yourself available. So I had my whoa moment yesterday because I was willing, I was open, and I was available. And I want you to be willing, I want you to be open and make yourself available both mentally and physically. Yesterday was, woo, there's levels to this. There's levels to it. And it's awesome to see the levels, experience the levels, be a part of the levels. And as you enter those levels, you raise your level. Yesterday was a master class. Big shout out to my man Cedric, Mr. Make It Great Crawford. I was able to be a part of and experience the moment, and it was awesome. Had a great time, had some fun, learned a lot, learned a lot. There's things that you can do to learn. You can read, you can watch videos, you can learn as you participate, but being a part of a moment is a great way to learn. It's an opportunity to expand your mind. It's just a lot of different things, but that moment was so awesome because I was able to be in it physically, in the room, hearing it, seeing it, smelling it, and being a part of it. So yesterday was a master class, took a bunch of notes. I was able to interact, and it was a learning process or a learning experience on several different levels. So it wasn't just seeing it, but it was being a part of it and being in it, and a little bit of networking. It was some Q&A. It was participating on the fly. It just sped up the process. So just whatever it is that you want to do, because we all know what I want to do and what I'm doing and where I will be hopefully in a shorter time than you like to think. But you never know where that process is going to come and when the lights are going to turn on and when you're going to get those opportunities. So you want to be ready, but you also don't know how it's going to be presented to you, when it's going to be presented to you. So make sure you sharpen up and get ready for your opportunity. But I'm so grateful and thankful for the opportunity. I'm grateful and thankful for the moment. And I'm grateful and thankful for this moment that I have with you in the morning. Because this is that cup of coffee. It's 3:40 in the morning here, Pacific time, and 6:40 in certain places and other times in other places. But it's just inspiring to not only see it being done, but just know that you're going down the right path. And when you take the energy of what it is that you want to do, and you turn that positive energy and that optimism into a snowball that's just rolling down the hill, that's picking up momentum. I'm rolling down the hill and I'm picking up momentum. I'm telling you, I don't necessarily know what's coming down the line and what's around the corner, but you're just going to get signs here and there. You're going to get signs that you're moving in the right direction. So just keep moving, keep growing, like Cedric says, you got to, make it grow, let it grow, keep on growing, and keep on knowing that it's going to happen, and believe in the possibilities. I always say, love yourself enough to love what you do. If it's possible for you. So I want you to take that into your day. Today is Friday. Sometimes I lose the days because I'm doing something every single day. So, but today's Friday, and for some you're happy that it's Friday, and I'm happy that it's Friday for you as well. But like the brothers on EYL say, there's really no days off. You got to be in it every day. So, and if you love what you do, being in it every day is not work. Yesterday it was just fun. It was a lot of last minute stuff and learning on the fly and those things like that. But it was fun. It was fun. So that's what I wish for you. I wish that you find that thing that you can sink your teeth in and have some fun with it. This is your motivation for the day. This is your inspiration for the day. I'm inspired by you. I'm inspired by yesterday. I'm inspired by the future. Looking at my children and hugging and kissing on them and knowing that what I'm doing now is going to benefit them in the future in so many different ways. And just thankful and grateful for the support system that I have in place. So, find that space for yourself. It's there. Share something with me. I want you to shoot me a message. Let me know what your dream is. Let me know what your goals are. Let me know what the question that you may have are, and how you're moving through that process. And if you haven't found it, let me know that as well. I'm curious to find out, where you are in your process. And I'm going to leave you with this. You must believe that you're a champion to be a champion. Doesn't just happen just because you're pretty and you're nice. You got to believe it. And if you believe it, you can achieve it. And if you can achieve it, you can be it. You're a champion. Believe it. Design your life. Peace. I'm about to get to work again. Let's go back another day. Let's get it done.